Today's an exciting day. It's my first ride back on dirt since my diagnosis of ME/CFS, and I'm so grateful to be outside. Today's such a special day for me. This trail holds so much sentimental value. I've ridden it for years. I remember the first time I rode it 24 years ago and how epic it was then. It's just as epic today. I reached out to my friends at Ibis and told them about my neurological disease and how it's impacting my riding, and they were so kind, and they said, could we send you an e-bike to use to help you in your recovery? I'm absolutely blown away by their kindness. And so I'm here today on the Ibis Oso, the e-bike. And just like Sedona, Moab doesn't allow e-bikes on most of their single track, but there are a couple special epic trails that you can take motorized vehicles on. Slickrock bike trail is one of them. This trail was actually created by motorcycles in the first place. So today I'm here with my wife, Dusty Betty, and we are going to take a trip down memory lane, go at a slow pace. We're just going to do the practice loop, which is 1.7 miles, because that's all the energy that I have. I'm not recovered, but I'm anxious to get out, and my mental health needs the wind in my face and the dirt on the tires. And so I'm just going to take a quick little spin because that's all my body can handle. But I'm just grateful to be vertical, grateful to be out of the bed, and grateful to be in this beautiful place with my wife. You ready, babe?
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, that is nice when my legs are tired. You can hear it in my voice. My body's pretty tired. Oh, it is so good to be outside pedaling a bike. Oh. I'm on a full suspension e-bike, about the farthest thing you could get from a hardtail. But I'm out enjoying life right now. Oh man, it feels good to be alive. So grateful for the little things. So grateful to Ibis. Brand new Oso with SRAM transmission. I know some of you are shocked that I'm on a full suspension. I'll take whatever I can right now to enjoy the outdoors. We'll do the practice loop. I don't think I've got energy for more than 1.7 miles. I've ridden e-bikes before, but not a lot. And I've never had one that I could just ride as much as I wanted. Oh, I feel alive. This is amazing. Oh, I was chatting with my buddy, Kyle Warner, from Kyle and April. Awesome people, and he gave me so much encouragement and support and kindness regarding being injured and sick and enjoying the recovery process. And he's like, you got to get an e-bike for those days when you just have no energy, but you need the therapeutic part of getting outside. Oh, this is wonderful. It's amazing to be riding with my wife too. Never get to ride together. She's been doing all the riding for the family lately. She's the only one that can. Oh man, having a motor on this stuff, pretty epic. I feel bad she's not on an e-bike, and I'm okay going slow. I love this trail. I love bikes. They're so therapeutic. It's interesting with my condition. Like, this is great. The motor's doing all the work. I just have to balance. That's no problem. But the going down is every bit as physical and demanding, and just like standing up on the pedals, even just that tires me out quite a bit. I ride so differently than I used to when I had energy. I can't really pop off of things. Manual air, it just sucks up too much energy right now. So I'm kind of riding wheels on the ground, just kind of taking it easy. Oh, so good to be outside riding again. Thank you, Ibis. Oh, This is amazing. A lot of people don't know this, but the gear you're in really matters on an e-bike. A lot of people will just be in a super hard gear and just make the motor work extra hard. But if you shift to an easier gear, it's a lot more efficient and you're not just bogging down the motor. So gear selection actually is important. This thing has 223 mil rotors on it, which makes sense for a heavier bike. Beautiful bike. Like a Ripmo with a motor and a little more travel. Woo! This is awesome. Don't quite have the energy to ride as I normally like to, but man, it's good to be pedaling. This is a cool trail on an e-bike. So a huge shout out to my buddy Kyle for giving me emotional support. I called him up after my diagnosis and he was just so understanding and so kind. He's a good friend. And I'm super grateful for all my patrons. I'm grateful for all of you, for all your well wishes, your kind thoughts, your prayers, your kind messages you've sent me. It means so much, and it's been pretty lonely and isolating. I've been in the bed more than I've been out of the bed the last 2 months. And all the words of encouragement have really lifted my spirits. Thank you. For those of you that are interested in following my recovery journey and what I'm doing to recover and all that, I'm posting that over on Patreon. $5 a month patron subscription helps support me through this tough time, and it helps you kind of stay up in the loop of what's going on. Oh, this is absolutely incredible. I never thought I'd be out here riding this so soon after my diagnosis. Oh, the e-bike is totally making that possible. You're a good sport riding along with someone on an e-bike.
Well, it's better than not riding with you.
Some bike companies try to hide the e-bike, like the new Heckler looks identical to that bike. You can't tell them apart. Ibis isn't trying to hide it. It's its own thing, and they're owning the e-bike-ness. And I think that's good. Really cool. It's got that single swing arm and the cutaway here. Really interesting design. This one's a mullet, 27.5 rear, 29 front. Really easy to ride, great standover. I should probably shut it down pretty soon. I'm getting tired. Sad that tired me out. Look at this planet we live on. This is incredible. Still have to put quite a bit in for that. I still have one further assist mode. I'm in EMTB mode, which is the second most powerful. Oh, this is such a great recovery tool that gets me out with my wife on the trails. This is amazing. Man, that's crazy. So much sand. That was fun. That's really fun. This is such an incredible tool to help me get out here. I never know if my energy reserves are gonna make it for a normal ride, so I don't go on normal rides. I could get half a mile from the house and then just run out of energy and not have a way to get back. This, I always have the energy of the bike to get me back, and it's a huge, huge asset. This is so wonderful. So good for my healing, for my soul, to be out here on a bike again. I've been gaining weight because I've got no exercise. I'm still trying to chase down a lot of my medical problems. I have some answers, but not all of them. I am determined to beat this and to get my energy back and be able to ride regular bikes. I don't know how long that's going to be. I considered starting an e-bike channel in the interim. I don't have the energy for that. My true love are hardtails. And so I'm just gonna keep using this as a tool to get me back to my hardtails, which I love so much. Hopefully my body responds well and I can get back on a hardtail soon. If not, I'm gonna enjoy any moment I can pedaling any type of bike. I'm so grateful to be alive, and it's interesting how this illness has changed my perspective, and I'm not looking for double black diamonds to shred. I'm looking for Zen moments in nature when I can just get my soul's batteries recharged, just being calm and being outside and being with friends. It's so good to be back. I'm gonna pay for this. It's gonna take me 2 or 3 days in bed to recover from this day, but I need to get out every now and then, and even though I'm spending energy I don't have, I do think this mental aspect is part of my recovery, and it's better for me to get a day like this every couple weeks than to just sit on the couch or on the bed for months at a time building up that energy. I need to get out, even if it totally depletes me, and this has been absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much for joining me.
I'm just glad to be outside on bikes with you. I don't care.
Oh, I feel alive. This is great. I feel like such a spoiled brat. I'm never injured so much that I can't ride my bike for a few months. I know so many of you have had way worse diagnoses and situations. I've kind of made all my spare time about bikes, and that's kind of come to shoot me in the foot. I need to diversify my life a little bit more so that when I can't ride bikes, I still have things that make me happy. When bikes are your life, like 90% of your extracurricular life, and you can't ride from an illness or an injury, it's tough emotionally. All my friends ride bikes. I have very few friends that I just hang out with not on bikes, and it's kind of helped me see how unbalanced my life has been lately. Oh, this is sure a help. My energy's totally drained. I'm gonna kick it into turbo. I have no energy left, but the bike will get me home. This is awesome. Really good when I don't know how much energy I'm gonna have for the day, and I'm trying to judge my reserves. Oh, and this bike can just make up for the energy I don't have. I've done a lot of dirt biking, and you think, oh, dirt biking, how easy, you got a motor. Well, first of all, those things are heavy and you got to muscle them around, and it's exhausting, especially if you tip it over and you have to pick it back up, especially on a hill. And it's kind of reminding me of that with my condition. You think, oh, downhills are awesome, you just coast, but you use far more muscles than you realize going downhill. Bracing, braking, popping off of things, shifting your body weight around. And if a downhill is too long, even on the e-bike, it saps a lot of my energy. So the uphills are actually more relaxing than the downhills on this thing when I've got limited energy. It's been really interesting. My brain still remembers how to ride a bike, sort of. So if I could have a successful e-bike channel or a successful hardtail channel, which would I choose? Oh, hardtails. I love them. There's something special about them. Most people don't get it, but I know you guys get it. Still super grateful to be alive, grateful to be pedaling. So grateful for Ibis. There's so many kind people in this industry, and I have great partners, great friends, and great people supporting me. Thank you for riding with me.
It's so good to see you on two wheels.
This filled my soul. I don't know if depressed is the right word. I've been lonely and sad and down lately, but I'm so grateful. Grateful to Ibis, grateful to be alive, grateful to all of you for all the support. This has been soul healing, and I hope to be able to do this every couple weeks. Thanks for watching, everybody. Be grateful for every day you're alive, every day you can pedal and be out in nature. There's a party in the mountains, and you're invited.